Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are giving you a tour of the Falmouth cruise ship pier, and this tour is after the passage of Hurricane Melissa. Now, Hurricane Melissa did severe damage to the town of Falmouth, but the pier, the Falmouth cruise ship pier, seems to be intact based on the drone tour. Minor damage, but the main buildings seem to be okay. Now, the second largest cruise line in the world, Royal Caribbean, had announced that its ships were not going to be calling on Jamaica because of hurricane damage. So when we were flying this drone, we were very pleased to see this Royal Caribbean ship docked in Falmouth. It's the Independence of the Seas, one of the largest cruise ships in the world. But guys, look at the port. You notice there are no passengers or tourists in the port. So either this ship is delivering aid, because Royal Caribbean pledged 1 million US in aid, and their ships have arrived before and offloaded hundreds of pallets of aid, or it's either this ship is delivering aid or the ship docked in Falmouth but the tourists were not allowed to come off. But the good thing is Royal Caribbean announced that their ships would start calling on the Falmouth port by mid-December if the recovery plan is kept, if things are stay on schedule. So as you can see, this is one of the largest cruise ships in the world, and Royal Caribbean, although they are the second largest cruise line in the world, they operate the largest cruise ships in the world. The largest cruise ship in the world today, that's at sea carrying passengers, is a Royal Caribbean vessel, and later next year another ship will take the title as largest ship in the world, also a Royal Caribbean ship. But if you look at the buildings, you notice they seem to be intact from the drone tour. This is the actual port now, and this is the number one port, cruise ship port in Jamaica and the Caribbean. This is a world-class facility, one of the best in the world. Alright, so we're going to go through an article that gives more information on this. Hurricane Melissa left a significant mark on Jamaica, disrupting communities, tourism, and critical infrastructure across the island. Among the sectors most affected was cruise tourism, particularly at the historic port of Falmouth in Trelawney. As one of the Caribbean's premier cruise destinations, Falmouth typically welcomes some of the world's largest vessels from Royal Caribbean. However, in the immediate aftermath of the storm, cruise visits were halted, itineraries were rerouted, and the focus shifted from tourism to humanitarian assistance. In the days following the hurricane, Royal Caribbean pivoted its operations to support Jamaica's recovery. Instead of regular guest visits, the cruise line deployed the Rhapsody of the Seas on a special relief-only mission to Falmouth. During the stop, the ship delivered more than 100 pallets of emergency supplies, including water, bedding, medical provisions, food, and hygiene items. This humanitarian call, carried out in coordination with the Port Authority of Jamaica and the disaster relief group GEM, marked one of the first major organized relief arrivals to the port after the hurricane. Meanwhile, Royal Caribbean's larger ships, the Oasis of the Seas and the Symphony of the Seas, temporarily removed Falmouth from their itineraries. The reason was not only damage to local infrastructure, but also the disruption of essential services, road access, and tourism amenities that guests typically depend on. Safety assessments and port readiness remained the priority as the country worked to stabilize transportation networks and restore utilities. These itinerary changes, though disappointing to vacationers, were necessary to protect passengers and allow local authorities to focus fully on recovery. Despite these challenges, there is strong momentum toward reopening. The Jamaican government, along with tourism partners, has moved swiftly to repair damaged areas and prepare for the winter travel season. Officials have signaled their intention to resume full tourism operations, including cruise calls, by mid-December, provided that reconstruction continues on schedule. The partial reopening of the Falmouth port for relief operations is an encouraging sign of progress. Alright guys, that's the end of the update article. So it seems as if this vessel is carrying relief supplies. And we'll keep you guys updated on the full reopening of this port. Alright guys, enjoy the tour. Have a good day.